Of course, I got the watermelon for Nick's sake.
This shit gotta ride, man. And guess what this beat's called?
Ride.
Riding. Yeah.
Pause.
The beat's called Riding. ... Pause.
For real?
No, it's just
I'm
called.
about to say. Somebody was on the
The
same
man
page.
knew what was happening.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. All right. Perfect fade out. You know. Let that little. Boom. All right. Welcome back, everybody.
Yo,
Live and direct.
I'm debuting my fuck ass Bob. You know what I'm saying? We outside. You
We
heard?
got a new Chris today.
And my Pringles mustache, as KK calls it.
Yeah, he got the Javier right now.
My name's Jeff.
That man, they got no beard anymore. All mustache.
Yeah, man. I just new hair, new face. You know
look
what I'm
like
saying?
Coleman Domingo right now.
Or yeah. Yeah, I like the no beard though. I think I'm gonna stick with this for a little bit.
I need 2 weeds, please.
You say you need what?
That's what you look like. I need 2 weeds, please.
Like a high schooler trying to fit, or a middle-aged man trying to fit in high school.
Undercover cop.
Yeah, man. Undercover cop is crazy. Nah, but what's good, man? We back, another one.
Hey,
another one for the week, man.
Yeah, man. We come to you with good vibes today. You know, I came back from my trip on Monday.
Y'all got that dub?
Came back with that W. I had to come back and hand L's to all the Cowboy fans I know. You know what I'm saying?
Are you the person that thinks now if I would have stayed home for this game, they would have lost it? Are you that type of person?
It gotta be, because I've only been to one losing game.
Really?
Ever in history. I've only been to one losing game.
They won. Oh, they did win that year. We went.
Exactly. I've only been to. Yeah. The funny enough, the only game I've ever been to they lost was the Cam Newton return game, where they played Washington, and he played really well, but that was during the dark days. But
dark days.
But yeah, man, came back with a W. A lot of people were talking shit to me, all week, so it was nice. But let me tell you about these Cowboy fans, man. They everywhere, man. This stadium was like a home game for them. It was when the Cowboys came out, they cheered just as loud as everybody else in the stadium. That shit was crazy. The train we went to on during the game, all Cowboys fans on that bitch.
Well, it is America's team.
Yeah. But yeah, it was just I was telling them at the stadium. I said, "Look, bro, this I'm here. This is the only game that matters to me right now. You know what I'm saying? If we could lose the rest of our games the rest of the year, I don't give a fuck. We have to win this one. Because I can hold this one over your heads all year. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. With my boy Ridge, you know, he's a big Cowboys fan, so he was he was going through it. Them Cowboys, let me tell you, bruh, I ain't never seen a fan base leave so sad before in a game. They was sad, man.
Well, you said it was a dog fight, so I'm guessing the game was back and forth.
It was a fight.
What was the score? Was it close?
30-27.
Yeah, it's close.
Yeah. So I mean, we came down to the wire, but I mean, yeah, it is what it is. I mean, it was. So it made the trip worth it. I mean, the game was good enough where I would have been like, okay, they fought the whole game. So if they would have lost, I'd have been like, hey, they was out there throwing hoes until the end. To
the fat lady saying.
But it was a good game. I'm glad that's the one we picked. But yeah, man, it was fun. It went by so fast, as they usually do.
No, that game we went to last year, that was a long game, brother. Me and Riz got up and smoked and everything. Oh, because they did the
but that one because both teams couldn't score worth shit. They were just having. It was just. so slow.
Is
This
that the
one
game they did their like ceremony before, or was that the
they
game
had a
before
ceremony at
game two?
halftime. They had some
Yeah, I
people
think that's
inducted
what.
into the Hall of Honor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Type
Yeah.
shit, type shit. Well, my week was not as what's the word I'm looking for? Exciteful, eventful. I
Uh-huh.
did take those days off that we would have been going on a trip,
Yeah.
but my financial situation was not uh, where it needed to be. Did not feel comfortable going with my pockets low, so I still took the time off because I needed a reset, refresh from my job. It's been since fucking February, I think, since I took some real time off.
Hmm.
Uh, and so I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna take this time and like do nothing. So like each day was a new thing. Wash my hair. One day that was the whole day. Like then I cleaned the apartment, movies, games, beats, my usual, but like more spread out throughout that week. Had the whole family come to my parents Sunday. That was nice. Everybody actually showed up, which is hard to do. Like all the kids, the parents.
Everybody. Yeah.
Yeah, the only person that was missing is Caitlin, obviously, because she's in college. But
Yeah.
everybody showed up. Um, I think we were actually watching that Cowboys game. Y'all were at. It had to be. We were watching the game. It came on at noon, right?
Yeah. It's an early
Yeah,
game.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, we were watching it, just weren't paying attention. Um, yeah, got back to work. Of course, ran me into the ground, as usual, but it's cool. Uh, I guess I can say it. By the time this goes live, the record will be out. I did, I do have a record I produced for Chaz. Chaz is back. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad to have his first single again. This is a special moment. This is where we started this
Yeah.
journey.
This is back to
First beat
the.
I ever like officially had to sign paperwork for was Came Down. Told Don I was taking back my little 5% from him. He doesn't ask for anything, but he is my manager. But I had to look at the contracts. I asked Dalton before anything, obviously, like, should I sign this? Is this good? Whoop de whoop. But Chaz will be dropping allegedly tomorrow, which is Friday. Don't know if that's official. He sent me like the rough edit of the video and yada yada. So exciting. I do have another record I had to send the stems for yesterday
Hmm.
that they're doing as well. So it feels good to have some work out there. I've been working for a year straight. Shout out to Miles when he came and laced me with the new FL, so I'm able to like do a lot more with a lot less now,
Yeah.
uh, so to speak. So some of the beats that Chaz has picked has been from this new batch. So it's cool to see like my hard work paying off on that front. But this is how I'm going. I'm obviously we got to talk about DeAngelo's passing, but
Yeah.
um, as I was reading people's tweets and the heartfelt messages about it, something in my spirit, and usually like if it's somebody that touched my life the way DeAngelo did, usually I would be like bummed out about it, right? I'd be like, fuck, man. But something about his spirit and his music and my spirit spoke to me was like rejoice. You know what I mean? Like um the music that he made, the things that he contributed to throughout his career, his lifetime. I mean, 3 albums all sound totally different from each other over the course of shit, damn near a decade. I think the first album was like 97,
They're all incredible.
2000, and then 2014, I believe.
Hmm.
Student of the game, man. Prince Jr. But for me, I felt like D'Angelo was, I don't know, I don't even know if this makes sense, but D'Angelo's music to me just felt more attainable than Prince. I think it was because there was like a finite amount of music that it just seemed more accessible. He seemed more accessible. I feel like if you did a deep dive into Prince's catalog, you'll be
Oh
there
boy,
for
you'd
a
be there for a
long
long
time
time. Yeah.
because you know what I mean.
There's a lot.
But DeAngelo, without a question, is one of my favorite artists. I don't really speak on him that much as I would a Kanye or something like that, as far as like my musical influences or like whose music I find myself going back to when
Mhm.
I'm like stuck on something trying to figure something out. But D'Angelo is 100% one of those artists. And got the news and it really took me back. I was like, fuck, D'Angelo? Like that didn't even make it. It didn't register. Like, you know what I mean? It was like that came out of left field. I mean,
Right.
obviously we don't know about his personal life and what he was dealing with. Had no idea he had cancer. And he was battling with that. But yeah, definitely again, especially while I was at my parents' house working late nights when I couldn't figure something out, I go watch a D'Angelo performance.
Mm.
I'll listen to something of his just because of the creativeness that was happening in that moment. But rest in peace to that man. Like that really like and that day I played all 3 albums at work. I found out at work, I was like, you know what? These white people finna find out today. If they don't know. God damn it. I'm
Hey,
playing all the joints.
there you should, because like I said,
Yeah.
all 3 albums are absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
Like legit from top to bottom. Like they're just like Voodoo is just something that I don't I can't even explain it to you.
Right.
It's one of those things where you hear it and like, bro, you can't top this shit. Like it's
But it's not
impossible. Yeah.
like and it's hard when you I can honestly say he
Yeah.
don't have no music that does not sound good.
No, not at all.
It might not
100%.
be for you,
Yeah.
but you can't say this shit sounds or
No.
like it's just too it's
It's
too
pure.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
literally
yeah,
pure. It's
yeah,
purity. He
yeah,
is 100% musical purity. The
yeah,
voice is so
exactly.
pure and unique.
Yeah,
Um, the things that he went through as like, I mean, he's a great case study in general for like the business side of music. Like, it doesn't
hmm,
matter how fucking good you are to these motherfuckers, because like he got hold. He got hold.
yeah,
Um, and this is D'Angelo, bro. He got hold after making Brown Sugar. Can you believe that?
yeah,
He
yeah,
got hold
yeah,
after making that shit.
yeah,
Like, and then to come back and make Black Messiah so many years later,
yeah.
and that shit, and he reinvigorated himself again. You're like, bro,
Again, bro.
this shit's a fucking banger too.
Yeah,
And then to find out, yeah, he has cancer. Like he was known to be a private person. Like we never really got too deep in like what he had going on.
yeah.
Other than like this shit with
Him,
the business shit, but like
him and Angie Stone. That was the point of like
yeah, and
conversation for a
he
while.
and he's hit alcohol, drug problems.
Yeah, as many
Contributed,
great artists do.
partially contributed to like what was happening to him, but like
Yeah,
he was only 51.
yeah,
Like that's
yeah,
young.
man. This
Yeah.
cancer, especially, I mean, cancer in general. Like it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Um, but cancer in black men, cancer has taken too many black men. Uh, especially the type of cancer that he passed away from, which was the pancreatic. Um, I know it's like cliche, like black men go to the hospital, go get checked up. Just so many black men don't do it.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Like it took my dad uh getting diabetes or whatever to start going and get regular checkups like he's supposed to do. You know what I mean? My brother is going through something right now, and it took him getting feeling bad to actually go. You know what I mean? Like soon as I got like insurance that I could like afford, I got my yearly checkups, and that with dental, vision, everything. You know what I'm saying? Like looking at case studies, how many men in my family that I lost due to cancer already? How many men in my family have cancer? You know what I'm saying? Like
Hmm.
it's quite a fucking few on my dad's side. Like it's actually kind of like what the fuck. They used to drink that well water back in the day, though. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if that.
Yeah.
I'm dead ass. Like
Yeah.
we got to start speculating. It's too many, bruh. Like it's been at least 5 that I can think of off the top of my head.
Hmm.
cancer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
So
think
um, it's very important for everybody just to go get, as men, go get that prostate exam. You know what I'm saying? Like women, go get, do y'all thing as well. It's very important. That's. I mean, it's taking too many. Chadwick, bruh, like too many people, bruh. So we need to. Our health is very important. We kind of put it out to the side until we start feeling bad. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, there's also contributing factors like um, health insurance. The whole fucking system is a fucking scam.
yeah, it's a nightmare. Yeah,
So I understand that if you don't have insurance, you're finna be paying out the wazoo. If you have some type of form of insurance, you still gonna be paying out the zoo. So it's like,
yeah. I
but
mean, the
nonetheless, it's important.
yeah. I mean, I had to pay for my kids to be born, man.
Yeah.
like
Fucking
even
crazy.
after insurance, I still owed them $6,000. So like, there you
Like these
go.
niggas ain't got no money, bruh.
Yeah,
Like, they just was born. How they
yeah.
supposed to pay for this shit? Like,
$6,000. I had to do that
yeah,
twice,
no,
Chris.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Nah. I feel you. But again, rest in peace to that man. If
yeah,
you haven't
man.
heard Voodoo or Brown Sugar or the Black Messiah, go check it out. He got a ton of features, ton of background. I even found out during all this that Anthony Hamilton sang backup for him. That's how he got his career start.
Mm-hmm.
So that was even, fascinating to come across while everybody was sharing stories and whatnot on social media the other day. But my favorite song is actually a cover that DeAngelo did for Prince after Prince's passing, and it's called "Sometimes It Snows in April." The way DeAngelo, I cried watching that shit, bro. It was like a live performance. He did it on like one. I want to say he did it on like one of these late night shows or some shit a couple years back. But like that's like one of my favorite records by him all time. Of course, send it on, and cruising, and how does it feel, and really love with you, and go on the devil's pie, man. Like you should be here. There's so many records that he's a part of on his records that are just timeless. It's crazy. He got a lot of timeless music, man. That "How Does It Feel" video caused real controversy
Yeah,
in these
it,
streets, man.
com-
I remember that shit. I was a kid. I was like, what
bruh.
is he doing? He
Yeah,
naked on the screen?
he
I
naked.
remember that shit being
Yeah,
parodied for so many like years after, like comedians and shit on these SNLs and Mad TV and all that shit just parodying that "How Does It Feel" video. It was a big fucking deal,
bruh.
man, that he was naked on that video.
Women were losing it, man.
Oh yeah, I mean it's
They were losing
D'Angelo,
it.
man.
Yeah, yeah.
D'Angelo. I ain't mad at him, man. But
But
again, like I said, rest in peace to that man, dog.
what a legacy. I
Mm.
mean, what it's it fucking sucks, man. Like I said, like that's when you lose an artist that pure. It's like it's felt. I mean, we just talked about it. He only has 3 albums, but look at the impact and like how much you know everybody like the response to it at all is like will show you enough. Like,
Yeah,
bro, like he was one of them ones, and um, yeah, we just take time for granted because, like I say, he's only 51, man.
yeah.
Like, bruh, like that's nothing right now. Like, that's
No,
crazy.
it's not. It's not. It's really not. But the reason why we gathered here today is Dalton gave me a recommendation to watch on Netflix. What's the movie called, Dalton? I forgot. It's What's Inside,
It's
right?
what's inside. Yeah,
Yeah. So me and Ariana watched it last night.
I did as well.
I was gonna wait till today, which I'm glad I didn't. So I slept all fucking day.
Yeah,
But
he would have watched that in the haze.
yeah.
Yeah,
But I would have. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Watching a new movie for the first time, you don't know what's happening is probably second to none. Like you really gotta love a movie to like. I could put this on whenever, or just background noise. But watching it for the first time, I don't know if you're gonna feel the same tension and anxiety or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah, there's only a couple movies you could be like, yeah, it's just like the first time, but
yeah, yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
but yeah, so okay, this movie is hard to talk about without spoilers, so I'll give a general overview, and then of course I'll be like spoiler, spoiler, spoiler. But this movie's from like last October or November, one of the two.
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
2024. Yep.
um, it's called It's What's Inside. It was a Netflix original movie. Um, it only had a screening at Sundance, and then it was released on Netflix. Um, this I found this movie from Polygon, the website. They had a list of like, if you're not into like super horror movies, check these out for October, which we're doing. Because I'm not a big horror guy. Like I'm not just like sitting here watching horror movies and shit. My wife isn't either, so like I wanted to find something different. And this one intrigued me because they were being very vague, and I could see why after watching it. Because, like I said, if you talk too much about it, it kind of gives the game away. But,
Yep.
but just a general plot overview, and then I'll tell you some facts about this movie. But basically, it's about a group of people who went to college together, and one of the dudes, Ruben, is getting married, so they're all meeting back up at his crib for the wedding. And it's been, I think it said 8 years later, like it's been 8 years since they all got together. And they're all coming for Ruben's wedding, and one of the people brings a briefcase with a certain game inside, and they start playing a game during the festivities, and some hijinks happen from there.
Hijinks.
Um, like I said, if I go too deep into it, it's gonna start. We'll get there after this. I say spoilers, but it might seem like it's about to be like some other movies like this, but I could honestly say it's not. It's
Yeah, I've never seen
um
anything like this before.
yeah, I think the less you know about this movie, the better.
Hmm.
In general, it makes for a more enjoyable watch. Like, and I'd say shout out to Netflix because like on their description doesn't give anything away, and
Hmm.
then their trailer gives nothing away either.
I didn't even watch the description. I went in, I raw dogged that shit.
Yeah, so like
I read the description.
all it says is eight frenemies return from college to play a game on a wedding night. That's like all it says. Like, um, and then the trailer gives nothing away. So, but I would say if you go in like just as invisible as possible, you should do it. So, fun facts about this movie is this movie was only filmed in 18 days.
You could tell. I mean, not that you could tell. I would imagine it didn't take very long.
But that's pretty short for a movie, though. 18 days? That's quick.
The budget was like 2.5, right?
2.5 million.
Yeah, I did see that.
Yet,
Doing a
I mean,
little research.
it was really in one location. So
Yeah.
like it wasn't, they weren't like going all these different places. It was really just at this house. Um, but I would say it was directed by Greg Jardin. I'll have to see if he's done anything else, but he made his shit look very unique. It had a very interesting like color palette, and then like when it was shifting around, he was doing some unique things with like photographs and um like window pannings and stuff. It looked great. Like I would say, as far as like a Netflix movie goes, this is one of the best ones I've seen. Like it's just a
Hmm.
Netflix original, not a movie put on Netflix, but like a Netflix original that they produced. This one's up there. I enjoyed this movie a lot. Um, it's one of those that are like I'm like I like where it ended. I'm not like being like, yo, we should do more.
Yeah.
I like it as a one off. And I I didn't really find any of the cast like offensive. Like they all did pretty good. Now more had to do than others, of course, but
Hmm.
I was pretty locked in the whole movie. Like so because it kind of kept it was going. I mean, it's only an hour and 44 minutes, and it goes at a pretty quick pace.
Mm.
Um, I would say the only if I could give it any knock, I guess, would be once like the thing happens, it starts going to like overdrive. And if you're not paying attention, you're gonna get
Yeah,
lost.
for
You're
sure.
going to get lost.
I think my eyes got crossed a few
Yeah.
times.
Okay, so you tell me how you felt about it, and then I'm gonna open up spoiler time. So
Like you said, went in with no clue what was about to happen.
mhm.
Expectations definitely got like sidetracked. I mean, I thought it was gonna be like some type of murder
Yeah,
mystery
you think it's gonna be
game.
one way, and yeah,
Yeah.
uh-huh.
I really wasn't like I mean, as far as the film looked or whatever, I mean, nothing like really uh drew me in, I guess. I
Okay,
mean, the scene with the little mirror maze or whatever,
uh-huh.
that looked pretty cool or whatever, but pretty standard film as far as that goes for me. I did think that uh all the actors kind of which I would I mean I guess it's easy to do, like the personalities match the actors, like as far as like aesthetics and how they looked or whatever.
Oh yeah,
So
okay,
it felt natural, you know what I mean? It didn't feel
yeah,
forced as far as the acting went.
yeah. I
But
have
overall I thought the film was fine.
and I haven't seen those people in anything else
Nope. And I
that
ain't gonna
I've
lie, at
watched.
first I thought the little nerd dude or whatever, I seen him when he first walked in the house, the one who brought the briefcase. I thought he was Jimmy from the new Superman movie.
Oh
I
yeah,
was
no,
like,
no,
nah,
no,
this
no,
that
yeah,
nigga a little taller than him. Once I
yeah. That's
really
not
got a
him.
good look, but other than that, yeah, I was like, yeah, all these people look uh, new or
So
whatever. I never seen them
you'd
before.
recommend to watch on this movie?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
but definitely, I ain't gonna lie. I was like, kind of like, oh, this shit a little, because what's about to happen? Like, I was a
Yeah.
little, you know what I mean?
It has suspense. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, if you cool with that, I mean, yeah, definitely.
Okay.
I wouldn't say there's no real trigger warnings in there or
No,
anything.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if you like, once I did look up the film, the genres that they put it in was like suspense, comedy. It was like several different like
Yeah.
genre, which I thought was interesting because it was like funny parts. The tone switches of the film were like, I ain't gonna say all over the place. It all made sense. I mean, you gotta once we talk about it, like the concept
Yeah.
of what's happening is
Yeah.
like, okay, what the fuck? And then
Yeah.
like how they think about shit and go about shit and some of the certain things were said were funny. So I was like, I get the comedy part or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It said horror as well,
I
which
wouldn't call it a
I
horror
would
movie.
yeah, I would lean towards suspense.
I would say it's like psychological thriller
Yeah, that
suspense.
was in there as well,
And then
psychological. Yeah,
comedy is a little. I mean, it has funny parts, but I wouldn't say it's like a funny movie. But like
yeah,
it
yeah,
has
yeah,
it definitely has funny parts.
yeah, for
Um,
sure.
but okay, so warning now. The, we're about to get into the spoiler section. So if you're interested at this point, you want to see what this movie's about. It's called It's What's Inside. It's on Netflix right now. But in 5 seconds, we're about to break it down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So the um the dude that brings the case, his name is Forbes, and he was their friend as well. But you find out 8 years ago, him and another guy in the group got into a fight at a birthday party over his sister. Um, and what's said is that the sister was like fiending for this guy named Dennis, but she was like telling people they were in a relationship, but he was in a relationship with Nikki, who's like the the online influencer of the group. She's like really popular online. And Forbes was like, quote unquote, got her drunk, and then she like freaked out the party and ended up getting Forbes expelled, and they hadn't seen him ever since then. Like he just like disappeared. So he pops back up at the wedding because Ruben invited him, and he shows up and he's like, "Hey, I brought this case. I thought it'd be interesting to check it out for the before you get married." So they're all like, he was known as like Game Boy in college because he would always have game nights or whatever. So you open the case, it looks like a fucking like an old radio device, like it
like
looks
a old polygraph machine.
Yeah, it looks because it comes out of a suitcase just like that, and there's this all these like wires and stuff, and they're like, "Yo, what the fuck is that?" And he's like, "You'll find out soon enough." And basically, they put these things on their head, and long story short is the device allows you to switch bodies with people. Mentally, like your mind goes somewhere else. He says it's like a hard drive, and you just copy paste somewhere else. And the first time he does it, he's like, "Well, I'm gonna do it for 20 seconds," and they do it for 20 seconds. Of course, they all freak the fuck out.
Yeah,
and then
which was the way they set that part up was like it was very fun to watch because we as the audience don't know what's happening.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah,
like he doesn't tell them until afterwards. Like, well, I think one of the people that swapped out or whatever was like, "Bro, I was in you." Like I breathed.
Yeah, he kept saying that. He was like, "I was."
Yeah, and I was like, "Wait, what the fuck?"
Yeah,
so like that Ariana, like
he does it like with almost without warning. He just they put the stuff on, and he's like, "Okay, here we go," and they're all like, "What the fuck? Oh my god!"
Yeah.
And then
they were really freaked out. So we were like, "Yo, what?" I thought they like felt some type of euphoric high. Some shit that they're gonna want to keep doing, get addicted to, is gonna fuck they. I had so after that first part, my mind just went to a million different like things that could have happened or whatever.
So he like after they do the thing, you find out he tells them like, "Yeah, me and my team made this device, and you can basically swap bodies with the device, and there's no side effects to it." And basically, he said him and his team usually use it to play games, like they would trade places and try to guess who's in whose body. It's like the game he would play with his team. So he's like, I thought that we could do that tonight. Try to be each other just for one night before the wedding. And there's like hints earlier that people are horny for other people. This is a very horny movie. I forgot to say that.
Very, very horny.
So, I'm gonna back up in a second, but yeah. So basically, the guy getting married, Ruben, he sees there's one of the girls named Maya. Every time he sees her, he like zooms in on her, and like you could tell like he has some like affection for her. You find out later that's his ex-girlfriend. But so of course he's like, "I'm in. I want to play the game." So
I need a chart with them, their faces, because I don't look. I'm telling you, like you said, this shit got real Scooby-Doo very quick for me.
Yeah,
because like I don't know anybody's. I know.
All right, I'm a
Forbes, obviously, but the girls, none of their names stuck. The only dude I know again is Forbes, and then
I can tell you all the names. Here, bro.
Give me something, bro.
I'm gonna throw it on the screen. Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on.
All right. Yeah, I feel it.
So just real quick, we're gonna cover my face real quick just so I can show you. So the here, I'll move it down here. Maya's bottom right.
Okay, she the earthy chick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shelby's in the middle.
Okay, yeah.
Brooke is the Asian girl. Ruben is back here. That's the guy getting married. Is the guy getting married.
Okay, the black guy.
Cyrus is right here.
Cyrus is the boyfriend.
Shelby's boyfriend.
Yeah.
Then you have Dennis. which
Okay.
is the goofy one.
Yeah.
Forbes is the guy going crazy right here.
Yep.
And then Nikki is her hair is covering her face, but that's the influencer girl.
Okay.
So yeah, that's your reminder of who's who. But
Not
so
gonna help.
I forgot to mention the main character really is Shelby and Cyrus. Like it's
Yeah,
really
they're
they're kind of the main focal point of this. They're in a relationship. You can tell it's not going very well. They've been together for 9 years. And it's just not going good. The movie starts cold open with Shelby putting a wig on, watching a video, and she keeps saying, what was the phrase she kept saying, like, "Hey baby," or "Come on baby," or some shit like that.
mhm.
And then
It's trying to spice things up in the bedroom.
she's wearing like lingerie and she wears a wig, and then she walks into Cyrus's room, and this man is watching porn. So he's like beating off in the bed, and then that's when you kind of notice, like, oh yeah, she's trying to spice things up, and he's just not interested. Like he is so unattached, it's ridiculous at this point. And then when they get to the little party or whatever, everybody keeps asking them if they're engaged, and he's like, no, we're not engaged.
Yeah.
And you can tell that she is envious of Nikki because she like looks at her post like in an exhaustive manner. But when she looks at the picture, you find out Cyrus is liking every single picture and like putting like fire emojis under the pictures and stuff. So you can tell that there's something going on there. So like I said, very horny movie. But so they eventually all agree to play the game. Shelby's like, I don't want to do this shit. This shit does not seem fucking safe.
Yeah.
And then Forbes is like, yeah, I can show you how it works if you want. Like, but then basically Cyrus talks her into playing, and so they all play. So then they do the goal is to guess who's in each other's body, basically. And they all switch, and the important switches are Cyrus goes into Ruben's body, Forbes goes into Dennis's body, and then Shelby goes into, what does Shelby go into first?
The Asian girl, right?
Brooke, yeah. So that's the first switch. And the movie separates itself into rounds. So it's like round one. And then, so the first thing this fuckboy Cyrus does is he's walking around the house in Ruben's body, and he finds Maya in Nikki's body, which is the influencer. And then they're alone in this mirror maze room that Chris was talking about. He starts getting really lusty and horny, and he's like, and then Maya's doing the same because Maya is seeing Ruben, and then so they're like, hey, let's do the thing. And they start kissing, and she's like, call me Nikki or whatever. And then she's like, do you think about me? And he's like being free. He's like, every day, you have no idea. And then they start trying to get busy, and then some glass cuts him on like his butt or something. I don't remember how he got it, but he got cut. And then someone walks up in Maya's body, and she's like, are y'all all right? And he's like, yeah, we're all right. And then she's like, yeah, I'm kind of out of it now. I just saw myself.
Yeah.
And like talking to me. So she's like, I need to go, like, because she's like spiritual. She was like, I need to go talk to the great Buddha or some shit. And she like walks away. And then like, so Mr. Cyrus, being all sad, walks away. And then he finds Shelby just in the room with the person in his body. And they're just like dancing on a stage. They're not doing anything at all except dancing. That's all they're doing. But so Brooke was high, so because Shelby went in her body, she became high. She's like, yo, I don't know why I feel so good right now. So she's just dancing, and then they're just making fun of Cyrus. Oh, and I forgot to mention, they lied about who's in whose body at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Because Forbes went into Dennis' body, but he lied and said that Forbes was in Ruben's body. And you're like, why would he do that? Why would he lie about that
Mm-hmm.
part? And he basically told Cyrus, like, hey, do something you never would have done before. You know what I'm saying? Like, basically tell him, go do your thing. I know what you're really here for. Basically told him that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So at this point, Cyrus is getting all jealous and being all a little bitch about it. So he's like, I'm done with this. I don't want to play the game anymore. So they stopped the round or whatever. And he's telling Shelby now, like, I don't want to play. And she's like, at this point, she's like, I'm having fun.
Yeah.
Like, this is fun. And he's like, no, I don't want to play this anymore. Cyrus a little bitch the whole movie, pretty much. He's not a good person. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, most of these people are not good people. Let's get that out of the way. But like,
very true.
Cyrus is pretty fucking bad though. He's so like emotionally unintelligent. It's ridiculous. Like he just is like a piece of shit. Terrible.
While he's that though, also became the voice of reason.
Yeah, which is the wild like twist of twist of this movie is like, because they like shove in your face how piece of shit this guy is. They're like, yo, this dude sucks. Like, we're gonna show you how bad this guy sucks. And then Shelby's supposed to be like the innocent sweet one, and then she's just like trying to make it work with him so bad because she's like, it's been 9 years. I gotta get something from this, right?
Right.
So they're like, okay. He's like, okay, next time we'll have a signal, like that way we know each other's who. And it's all he does is rub his eye. Like, he just does this. He's like, if you see this, that's me, basically. And so they play another round, and this time he ends up in Forbes' body, and then she ends up in Nikki's body. Here we go. Here's where the shenanigans really begin. This motherfucker, Shelby is like just like enamored with herself now, and she's like posting on the girl's Instagram page. She's like looking in the mirror, like talking, and then she's just feeling all sexy.
Which is crazy because she's actually badder than the white girl. To me, anyways, she was badder than the white girl.
Right, and that's the whole thing with Shelby is like she does not like herself at all
because of the relationship.
Then she made a post and because she just looked at Nikki's, and Nikki was getting like 100,000 likes, and she posted a picture and it was like 2 likes, and then she deleted it. Right, so she's like not happy with herself, right? And then she posts one picture as Nikki, and it's like immediate, like, oh, you're so hot, I love you, oh my god. And then she's like, oh yeah, give me that, basically. And then all Cyrus is trying to do is find her at this point, like find Shelby, because she didn't respond to the thing. She like ignored it. And then Ruben ends up in Dennis's body, and then the Asian girl ends up in Maya's body. And so Ruben is like, hey, let's go to the roof. And she's like, okay, bet. And they go to the roof. And then Cyrus eventually finds Shelby because she screams at a spider or something. He's like, I know that you, bitch. Like, I know you're scared of spiders. So they go talk in the green room. And then, of course, Shelby's like, ooh, this is the perfect time to be sexy. Because, like, we're in private. So she tries to be all sexy. And then she's trying to, like, kiss on him. And then she was like, he turns it, like, weird. He's like, oh, you just want to fuck Forbes. And she's like, what, motherfucker? Like, what are you talking about? She was like, I'm trying to, like, you know, like get you excited again, basically. And he's like, I don't want to do this.
Yeah.
And of course, she's like, fuck you, motherfucker. Like, you suck. Like, because I've been trying to, like, you don't, even when I'm not me, you don't find me attractive, basically. Like, and of course, I know for him, he's like, yo, this is weird because I, like, this is the girl I really want, and then my girl inside there. So, like, it's like a weird conundrum he ends up with. But, so anyway, Ruben's up on the roof, and him and the girl start doing the thing. For real though. They just go at it.
Yeah.
And you find out, oh, the Asian girl had a crush on Ruben, and then Ruben's trying to have sex with Maya one last time or whatever. And they're on this roof, and the moment I saw this roof, I was like, one of these motherfuckers is gonna die. Because this roof is like, I'm talking about this roof is like decrepit and like Addams Family like level roof right here.
Yeah, it didn't look like it was going to end well for them.
And they're all on the ground arguing, and next thing you know, the balcony breaks, and guess what happens? Both of the motherfuckers fall and die.
On some like spikes or some shit.
So this is where the movie this is when you're like, oh, so here's the dilemma in this movie. Because like they die.
Which by this point was going on in my mind.
Yeah.
Is okay, so they're dead. Right?
Yeah.
No coming back. So now what's finna happen? Like,
yeah.
I did, because I can't imagine. I couldn't at that point. I couldn't imagine that everybody was going to be okay with. Oh, let's just switch back into our respective bodies.
No, yeah,
whatever. Like, I knew like something like was not.
Yeah. So Dennis's body's dead, but Ruben was in there, and then Maya's body's dead, and Brooke was in there. So those two people are dead, and those bodies are done. Yeah. And then he's like, "Yo," Dennis is like, "Yo, so you gonna put me back?" He's like, "I can't put you in a dead body, motherfucker. Like it's gone." Yeah. And so they're trying to figure out what to do, and they're like, "Do we call the cops?" And he's like, "No, don't call the cops. We have this fucking body changing machine here. What do you think we're gonna tell them?" And they're gonna try to take this shit basically. So they're like trying to figure out what to do, right? And like Cyrus is like, "Let's just get back in our bodies." And Dennis is like, "Motherfucker, I don't have one." And he was like, "Well, be in Forbes' body or whatever." Yeah. Or no, he tells him to be Ruben. And he's like, "I don't want to be Ruben. I want to be in my body." Yeah. And he's like, "Well, your body's gone, so you can't get mad at me because you're in my body, motherfucker." Like,
okay, so wait. The bodies died, right?
Yeah.
The people the mind
is gone. They're dead.
That was whose minds were in the body?
So Ruben was in Dennis's body. So Ruben is dead.
The Hispanic guy.
Yeah, so he's dead.
Okay.
And then Maya, the spirit, Brooke, the Asian girl, was in Maya's body, so she's dead.
Who's in Shelby's body?
At this point, Maya's in Shelby's body.
See, that's what I'm saying, bro. This shit confusing, bro.
I know, but
because I thought the Hispanic guy was in Cyrus's body.
No,
he's the one who got the cops.
That's Dennis. Dennis is in Cyrus's body. Ruben is the black Hispanic guy.
Ruben, the one that's getting married.
Yes. So he's dead. Ruben is dead.
100%.
Yeah, because his mind, like he died in that body. So him in that body died. Like it's gone.
Okay, yeah, just keep going.
So basically, in full effect, like what happens is you have two bodies dead and two minds gone, right? So at the end of the day, it causes a 4-person conundrum, right? So so two people don't have a body to really go back to,
right?
But there's two vacant bodies because those people are, but you have to switch them back around, right?
Right.
So they're arguing about what to do. And of course, Dennis and Cyrus start arguing because he's like, "Yo, I want my body." Cyrus is like, "I want to be back on my body. You could be Ruben." Mm-hmm. And then they start arguing or whatever. And he's like, "You've been a pussy like the whole time, Cyrus. You've been a bitch your whole life or whatever." And then he's like, "Bro," he was like, "You haven't done shit the past 10 years, bro. Ruben's done more than the last year and you've done your whole life or whatever." He's like, you would be living a way better life if you just be Ruben." And then Dennis is like, "Okay, fuck it." And calls the cops, says, "I'm Cyrus, I killed these two people." And he calls the police on him and then throws the phone in the water. And he's like, "Try that, bitch." And he's like, "You want your body back now, motherfucker?" Obviously not ideal. Definitely a hoe move. But
this is the part where I'm like, it took me out of the movie. I was still watching it. I wanted to see what happened, but I was like, bro, okay, now I wouldn't want to go back to my body because my body is going to go to jail. Like
so,
I don't want to.
But it doesn't derail the movie because it just makes it accelerate. So like what happens there is like Cyrus is still like, I still want my money back. I'm just gonna tell him I was drunk or whatever. Like you just like I
And
need
made
to
a
get
prank phone call
yeah
or something. I mean, yeah. Even when he said that, I'm like, what? You're drunk, so what? You pushed him off the balcony, like, or you're drunk and you made the call and said that I
yeah
killed somebody. Like,
yeah
I don't. It didn't make sense. But
yeah.
go ahead.
But I mean, obviously they're just panicking at this point, right?
Right,
So
right,
like
right, 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 right,
they're and then Forbes tries to run off during all this debacle, and Nikki knocks him out, and
cold.
yeah, and they get him back in the house, and here's where the full circle moment happens.
Mm-hmm.
So they get in the house, Shelby's in Nikki's body, and then they're like, okay, we're gonna get back. We got Forbes here, and we're about to make him turn everybody back. And he was like, oh, Shelby knows how to use the machine. We can get her to do it. And she looks them cold in the face and says, no, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, fuck y'all niggas.
She was like, I'm gonna keep this body. And then Nikki's like, no, bitch, that's my body and that's my life. You're not taking it. And she was like, huh. It seems as I'm the only person who knows how to work the machine. Looks like I am. And so she becomes like one of the main foils of the movie. Like she's like becomes like a villain basically. Like she's just like, I'm not giving this shit back to you, bitch. And so they're like, we gotta make Forbes do it or whatever. Or she like walks off, and then Cyrus is like, yeah, I'll go talk to her. I'll make sure she does it or whatever. So she's in the underground with Maya, who's in her real body, and they're like talking. And Maya's like, this is my new awakening. So she's just like, what fine with whatever, because she's like, this was meant to happen or whatever. And then so he goes down there and tries to talk to her, and he's feeding her a bunch of bullshit like, this night showed me how much I love you, and like all this stuff. And she's like, why don't you even want to touch me? And he's like, I don't know. I'm just fucked up. I don't know. He doesn't give her like a real reason. He's like, I'm fucked up. And then he's like, all I know is I love you. And like, after we get out of here, I really want to like try working on this. And like, we could talk about marriage and everything at this point. He's like, this night has shown me what I really want. And
Right.
she's about to buy it, hook, line, and sinker. And then, of course, Maya's like, how did you get cut on the glass down here?
Now that also was confusing.
Was it?
Because he got cut.
But he mentioned it. Because when she was in the room, he was like, watch out, there's some broken glass in here. I cut myself earlier. He said that to her before he started his little I love you speech.
Well, he was in that body earlier?
No, when he was in Ruben's body, he got cut when he was trying to have sex with when Maya
So
in Nikki's body.
How did it transfer to Forbes' body?
Not the cut. He said it. He said, I got cut in here earlier.
Oh, he said, okay. I thought she saw.
No, because he said, be careful. I got cut in here earlier.
Yeah.
And because Maya was the one he was about to have sex with, she was like, wait a minute. How do you know? How did you get cut in here earlier? How did you know the glass is broken? And he was
I did step outside for a smoke break. So
he was like, what? And then she was like, it was you in Ruben's body, not Forbes.
Mm-hmm.
And then basically he was trying to ignore her. He's like, come on, Shelby, let's go. Let's go upstairs. Don't listen to what the lady's saying.
Mm-hmm.
And basically like, you were trying to have sex with me because of this, and that. Basically like giving like a whole game away. And then basically she was like, you've always loved her. You never loved me. I could never live up to her or whatever. And she was like, fuck you, Cyrus, or whatever. And she leaves. And she ends up like face to face with Ruben. And he was like, night's not going the way you expected, huh? And then she's like, yeah, I just don't know what to fucking do, this motherfucker. And she's like, well, if it was me, this is what I would do. And then it like blanks out. And then she just walks up to Cyrus again. And she's like, look, here's two options. Tell me what you really want right now. She was like, we can all switch back right now if you want to just be with me. But if you want me to be Nikki, I can stay in this body and you can take Ruben's body and we can leave and start a new life somewhere else. After this. And so he's like, what? And she was like, pick the one you want. And of course, this motherfucker says, okay, let's do it. I'll be Ruben. And I'm like, yeah, there it is. There's the real thing. He never really. So they all get back in the house, and then Shelby's like, got the board set up. And then she's like, I'm not. Then Nikki's like, I'm not trusting shit this bitch does until fucking Forbes look at this board and tells me everybody's back to normal. And then the cops show up at this time, and they're like trying to break the door down. And they're like, look at the motherfucker. And they're like arguing. And then eventually Forbes like goes in there and he's like, we're all set. And they hit the button and then it blacks out. And then we end up day of the wedding. You don't know what happened, right? So day of the wedding, you see Forbes' sister, who was mentioned at the very beginning of the movie, like driving a car trying to get to this wedding. Like she's like she has like a black eye and she's like tweaking, right? And she gets to the wedding and she's like, where the fuck is it? Like you just see her cussing everybody out. And then she sees
Forbes' body.
Forbes' body sitting there. So she's like, you motherfucker. And he's like, and then this like, wait, bro, why you hit me, bro? And she's like, wait, Beatrice? And then she recognizes him. She's like, is that Dennis? He's like, yeah, man. And then and he's like, you're Beatrice. He's like, no, I'm not. And you find out that the real Forbes that's the real Forbes. He's been stuck in his sister's body because she never let that shit go. So like when he was like, after he designed the machine or whatever, he had told his sister about it because he thought that would like bring them closer. Like, hey, look what I made. Blah, blah, blah. And she was like, yeah, nah, bitch. And after they switched bodies, she knocked him out, and he had to live in the insane asylum that she was in until now. And so he breaks down what happened after it blacked out was that he ended up in Forbes' body, and then Cyrus went back to his real body, and now he's in prison. And then he said Nikki ended up in Ruben's body, and then apparently he fled the wedding. She fled the wedding because the bride is there crying, so he's gone. And then Maya's in Brooke's body, and she's just like meditating over on the side. And then you don't know who's in Nikki's body or in Shelby's body. So Shelby ends up visiting Cyrus in prison, and he's like, "Wait, who are you?" And she's like, "I'm Shelby." And he's like, why are you acting so weird? Like, who are you? She's like, I'm Shelby. She's like, well, okay, well, since you're here, tell them I didn't do the shit. And then Shelby's like, nah, motherfucker, you played me for the last time. I'm gonna let you. Yeah, I'm gonna let you rot in here, motherfucker. You piece of shit. And then he's like, Shelby, no, Shelby. And then you find out that Beatrice ends up in Nikki's body and steals her life. And then not only steal her life, she took all of Dennis's money and transferred it to herself. So now she has millions of dollars, and then now she's living life as Nikki, and she did it all as a revenge plot for them for what they did back in college. Bryce making her like go crazy or whatever.
Oh fucking. Okay, so yeah, that last little act or whatever, great. It was great. I was like, damn, this is good. People switching, who's in whose body.
It got, like I said, if you don't pay attention, you're going to get lost real fast because it's a lot of body 100%. Switching, a lot of different characters.
It pissed me off that the girl was just gonna let her mans take the blame for that shit. Like,
yeah, because he didn't kill them. He did not kill them.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think it was lazy writing. I think it was actually a good, whatever. I just felt like,
hey, like they say, there's nothing like a woman scorned, man. She was just
I'm not finna let. I don't give a fuck though. Like I'm not finna let, regardless of what we've been through in a relationship or how much you hate me, how much I now hate you.
Yeah,
I'm not finna send you to jail for some shit I know you didn't do.
Like I said,
and live with that though.
Yeah, this whole ordeal made her a villain. Like she was just like, she lost she lost all like of her any like
Innocence or whatever.
any sense like in like her like morals were out the window after this whole night happened, and she was just like, "You fucked me over for 9 years, so now you're gonna fucking rot in prison," basically.
Yeah. No,
Um,
I couldn't.
for
I
for
couldn't.
real, really for a like he didn't do no crimes, like he was just a shitty person, but like yeah, she let him sit there, and then you see Beatrice drive off in the distance in Nikki's car, and then the movie literally ends with Forbes going "fuck," and then it just ends the movie. Um,
Yeah, I'm
so
glad she got her revenge and everything like that. But
yeah, that was a fun little part at the end there.
I just can't get over the fact that
Let him go in prison.
yeah, that part just blew
Yeah,
me, bro.
that
I'm
that
like,
that really had you pressed.
no, I woke up at like 7 a.m. this morning, 7 something, texted dog like, dog, what the fuck? Even last night when I was watching it, I was like, how'd you hear about this movie, bro? Like,
Yeah,
because it don't seem like something that would be up your alley or whatever.
yeah. I
But
would never probably would have found this movie though. But yeah,
yeah, it's great though. I do recommend it.
yeah, it's good.
I do like my initial thought was like, yeah, everybody wants to fuck everybody.
Yeah,
But I did still feel a murder had to happen. I didn't know how it was going to happen.
it wasn't a real murder. It was
Murder,
just
yeah,
it
an
was an accident.
whatever. But
Because
I knew
I
somebody was going to die.
I thought the same thing. I thought it was gonna be like one of those things where like, oh, now I'm in your body. I want to fucking take your life, bitch. Like I'm gonna kill
Or
you.
I thought there was going to be a point when they switched that nobody knew who was somebody. And somebody killed them, and now they're like, okay, we know that this person's in their body, but we don't know who that person is, like who would do this or whatever. I thought it was going to turn into some Knives Out type murder mystery.
The only other thought I had was like also like I was like maybe the longer they're in there, the more the person's memories start overriding theirs. So you start having like I don't know who I am anymore type of thing.
There was a part when the girl was like, I see his face on your face.
Yeah. Because
there was, and even their voices started getting distorted and like blending
yeah.
together as one would talk or whatever. So it at least in the film, it gave the illusion that was happening already. Like, oh, these fuckers, they've been in here too long. Yeah. Then another part that you missed was like, we got one more switch before we have to charge
before the battery runs out. Yeah.
So I thought, oh, okay, bet they finna end up getting stuck like this because it dies and something
they
happens
essentially
to the
did,
machine.
and some of them did, yeah. But yeah, yeah, very very interesting. It did not go the way I thought it was going to go at all, like at all. Definitely some funny parts. Definitely more of like a mind thing. Like you're like, bro, what, who's who, what's going on, who's gonna do what. And then it was interesting to watch Shelby turn out the way she turned out at the end of the movie, and then yeah, it's just a solid movie. Good performances. Then when they act like each other, they did a good job. I like I said, this is a nice gem, a nice hidden gem on Netflix. I think people should check out. With that being said, did you decide on a movie you wanted to watch next week?
Do you want to do the movies first or the songs?
Yeah, we'll do the albums last. So
okay.
What movie you watched?
I haven't given it any thoughts.
Oh man,
just yet. Now that I'm thinking about it, but I don't want it to be like OD cliche.
Okay.
And the movie's long as fuck, so I don't
it's
know.
Long?
For real. Yeah.
Okay.
How
long are we talking?
I don't know. It's probably like 2.5.
I was like, it can't be 3 hours. There's no way.
Yeah.
Was it Lord of the Rings?
No, fuck no. Sorry guys, I'm not a Lord of the Rings fan.
Is it a Halloween movie? Like a
I think it takes place during Halloween.
Okay. Just say what it is. I'll watch it.
I don't know yet.
Oh, you don't know yet. Okay. Well,
I was thinking the Batman, honestly.
Oh, okay.
The costumes.
Batman.
Yeah. Costume. Does that shit take place during Halloween or
I think
Christmas?
so because the guys robbing the bank.
Yeah, they're all wearing pumpkin heads and shit. Yeah, I was thinking that one because it actually takes place during Halloween. That's just what popped in my head.
Yeah.
and it's accessible if you have HBO Max. If you don't, then
And I own that movie, so I can watch it
oh,
whenever.
okay. So yeah, I mean, maybe I think I'll go with that one for now. I don't know. I can't change it after this, right?
You can. I mean, if you really want to think about it, but I'm super. I love that movie. I'm super down to watch it again.
Okay,
But
but yeah,
but
let's
if
try that out.
but if you don't want to watch it, like
I'll text you before Thursday. You know for
okay,
sure.
but yeah. So if it's not the Batman, it's gonna be something that Chris picks off air. But so we'll
Yeah,
see.
yeah.
We'll see if his mind changes. Okay. So what song did because you said you had a song immediately
Oh
after
yeah.
yeah.
Honestly, this was an easy pick for me. It was the Ghetto Boys. Mom's playing tricks on me. Like
Yeah. Okay.
I was like, without a doubt.
Yeah.
It speaks for itself.
Yeah.
These people are. There's points to that song or the movie and the song that links as far as paranoia and anxiety
Yeah.
and I just thought it was like off the rip. That's like perfect for this movie.
Yeah.
So
So
yeah,
man, I this one was tough for
yeah,
album wise. So, but not in the reason as last week's. It was because I had a lot of options that I thought in my mind. I was like, man, how am I going to narrow this down? Um, and I'll go through I'll go through the picks I thought about, but the main one I ended up on. Um, so the main one I ended up on, I think might surprise you, Chris.
mm-hmm,
But I think you'll understand it. So the one I ended up on was Kanye West, 808s and Heartbreak.
mm-hmm,
Um, and I'll tell
mm-hmm,
you why that one went out. But the other I had 3 other albums that I had in my mind. Other than that one, I had Ti versus Tip just from the duality standpoint. Now, as far as subject matter, he doesn't really lean into all that too much on the album. But I was
yeah,
thinking more about the duality. But
mm-hmm,
obviously, since all the themes were there, I didn't keep it. The other 2 are closer. So I had Mac Miller Swimming, which was his last album before he passed away. That one is all about dealing with his addiction and his anxieties and the fears he has and like not liking himself. But that one's more of on a like into his depression bag than more than anything else. So I didn't want to. I thought I would save that one for something more in line. And the one that almost went out was Kid Cudi Band on the Moon 2 because there's a lot of songs in there, particular about like Ghost, Trapped in My Mind,
mm-hmm,
Mr. Rager. Like Mr. Rager's like his alter ego, and then like all those things. Trapped in My Mind was like a perfect one. I was like, yeah, they're trapped in my mind. Like, when did I become a ghost?
yeah. One of
Like
my
so,
favorites.
so like that one almost got it, but then when I really got into my like thought process, I was like, I think 808s hits all these boxes
Mm,
in different reasons. So like that, I mean, obviously that is Kanye's like saddest album, obviously. Um,
mm-hmm,
but he talks about kind of all the things that happen in this movie. Like so uh like her relationship stuff. There's Say You Will, right? Um fucking Bad News, right? Like didn't you know I was waiting for you? You know what I'm saying? Like all that was
mm-hmm,
like Shelby. And then there was the envy part with Welcome to Heartbreak, like man showed me pictures of his kids and all I could show you is pictures of my cribs.
mm-hmm,
So like she wanted what the other person wanted.
mm-hmm.
Just in the opposite way, right? But it was like that fit. And then See You in My Nightmares, like
Yeah.
I got my life and it's my only one. So like she was like willing to like she was like I'm taking your body and like I'm probably gonna see you in my nightmares. And then don't even get me started on Pinocchio story
Mm,
because it was like I want to be a real boy. You know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm,
Like I want to. So like I thought all the themes of 808s and Heartbreak really really worked with everything happening in this movie. Um, like I think it hits every box pretty much. Um, which is cool because that's not a long album. So like,
Yeah.
luckily, it worked out that way. So that's my album pick that matches the uh the thematics of this movie
Mm.
as best as possible. But honorable mentions to uh Man on the Moon
So,
2 and
yeah.
Swimming by Mac Miller.
I will say, while you brought up Kanye, really quick, I'm not trying to make this about Kanye, but I did go back and visit the Life of Pablo and
Yeah.
Graduation
Ooh.
sometime this week, and it really just stuck out to me how exciting those albums sound and how music does not sound exciting right now.
Yeah.
And I'm like, any album of Kanye is really probably up until
It was pretty much an event every time, right? Like so.
yeah, but what was happening with the music, it just felt
Yeah,
like
I understand.
there
Yeah.
was some real care and intent behind it. Um, and it's hard to find music today that feels like that. Um, just as a reminder of like, oh, music used to feel like it's at least rap. You know what I'm saying? Rap
Yeah.
went somewhere other than where we are right now. Of course, we've gotten great albums: The Mob, The Clips, Freddie, If You in the Earl, If You in the Chance.
Hmm.
Like we've gotten some joints, but like I don't think nothing really got the needle moving as much as a Kanye West album as far as rap goes.
Yeah,
So
I can agree with that. I mean, I
even I
re-
mean, yeah, go ahead, my bad.
I was just I remember where I was for every single one of those albums.
Yeah,
Like
you,
that's not something I could say about every album, but I knew where I was for those.
yeah,
And like I said, I think at every time up to a point, there was literally just something happening, like where it would just became like a moment every single time. Like the first one, it was because like how long it took him to get this album out, and then like the single being Jesus Walks, and then like he wins all these Grammys for this album.
yeah,
Um, and then that created like a real like, oh, this man's for real. And
yeah.
then you follow up with Late Registration, right? And we had those all the stuff that happened at the Grammys because of that album.
Hmm.
And then that album being like touted as like people were saying that was like one of the at the time people were saying like this is one of the best albums ever. Like when that album came out, like it was like a pretty unanimous thing. Like they were like, "Yo, this one's
We
one of the
talking about
best."
late registration? You said
Yeah,
I only got one skip on there for real. It ain't even a full skip. It's like
was
this.
this is a song with Brandy. I know.
Yeah, I
I
don't.
got you. I know already. I don't
I
gotta say
like
it.
Kanye. I like to be
Yeah,
like Kanye. I just do
yeah.
not like Brandy,
I
bro.
know. We know.
On that song. On
We
that song.
yeah
On that song.
we discussed that several times with
We got several more to
but
go, nigga.
and I remember the wait between that and graduation, like
Yeah.
it felt so long, right? But the graduation time was crazy. The Glow in the Dark tour, and then you had Shutter Shades, and then when he dropped the video for Can't Tell Me Nothing, I can't tell you that shit was crazy. And all
That's
he was
like
doing,
that's like watching Thriller for the first time or something,
duh,
bro.
he was just in the desert, but like that, just that song in general, and the just the sounds he was having on the album, and then you had a little lull again, and then he drops 808s and Heartbreak, and you're like, yo, this is not like anything he's made.
Yeah.
He's and then he drops My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, and we had Good Fridays, and that in itself was a fucking moment. Like Good
Yeah.
Fridays was, I remember we were waiting for those songs to
Yeah.
drop, and there was like, bro, I remember all them motherfuckers,
Yeah.
right? And then that album came out, I was like, bro, this is like, I was like, how is he gonna top this shit? I was like, how is he gonna make anything better than this? I remember him performing Runaway a lot when he just came out pressing that key.
And the
And
VMAs, man.
yes, and then like
Push it.
and then him making a little mini movie for that album and all that shit. Like I was like, bro, how he gonna top this shit? And guess what he did? He made Watch the Throne with Jay-Z right after that. and you give me Otis,
Yeah.
after this, and y'all are having fun in the video, and then Life of Pablo, you have a
You
whole.
skipped one. Did you
I
do
skipped
that
one.
on purpose?
I skipped one.
Yeezus, man.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeezus was a fucking
I
moment,
now
man.
now I will say with Yeezus more than any other ones, I think that one was like that one was pretty divisive though. I
Yo, yeah,
think
yeah, 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 yeah,
because
yeah.
of the sound was definitely way different than people were expecting. Like
Yeah.
it was very crunchy, very loud, very different.
Industrial.
Yeah. But I mean, look at the shit. Oh, and I guess you can count Cruel Summer, but I don't think anybody was really like clamoring for that album. Um but Yeezus, I mean, and just with like the clear CD case with a CD in it, like it was a very interesting rollout. The reason I went to Life of Pablo is because that one actually had an event. Like it had the fashion show, and he was playing that bitch live, and that bitch was fucking packed, and everybody was like just jamming along
Everybody
with that
was
shit.
there.
And I feel like Life of Pablo, like especially because even that one, people were kind of shitting on it too, like some songs
Yeah,
on there,
yeah.
and they were kind of giving it like a this or that take. But like I feel like after if you go back and listen to Life of Pablo, it aged pretty well. I'm not gonna lie
Yeah,
to you.
yeah.
And there's a lot of good shit on there, like
Hmm.
legitimately. Now of course I would say as like a Kanye rap fan, of course I think the bar started degrading at a
Hmm.
point, but like musically, I think sonically, like he was still like in that bag where like, yo, this is gonna last for a while. And
Yeah,
it does. I like I still go back. That Ultra Light Beam is one of the best intros of all time. There's
yeah.
just no question in my mind.
Wolves is fire. 30
Uh yeah,
hours.
30 hours is incredible. I like Freestyle 4. I love that shit.
Freestyle 4.
Um
Highlights. My favorite. What if I'll use? I still say that when a boss or R&B nigga with a six pack. I still say that to this day, nigga. It's such a
uh
good bar, bro.
shit, Fade. I like Fade a lot.
Fade is dope. I'm still kind of mad. Post Malone's on there
You did
just screaming.
that's the only thing I could say like you that did not need to be on there at all. Um
Originally, Fade didn't have like those claps and stuff on there, and I
Yeah,
prefer
and this was another thing.
clap.
That album was the first album of its kind where he would like actively update it as it was
Hmm.
on. Like because
Hmm.
like there's like a beautiful morning that he added like Alicia Keys and shit later to that record.
Tiana Taylor, yeah.
So like
When I'm done with you and I,
so
you
that was a unique take. But yeah, I mean
know.
we could talk. Me and Chris could talk about Kanye for days. But I do agree with you. Like there was always something happening, and like that is I feel like that's kind of lost today. Now, of course, I mean I know the young people like they have shit they're excited for. Like NBA Youngboy has like you've seen it. His fan base is fucking
Hey,
unreal.
that nigga might be the new Pac or something, man. I
So
don't know.
like
I ain't never seen nothing
I
like it.
mean no, he legitimately speaks to. And that's why I when we did our like breakdown analysis of like who's the new big ones, I said and I put him. I said no one is bigger than him.
Yeah,
And I said and it's not even fucking close. Like the only like I said the only one like I said number wise that's is like is was Travis Scott. But Travis Scott is not speaking to the the young people like NBA YoungBoy is. Like I
yeah.
mean, you would think this man was fucking Michael Jackson, bro.
No,
Like
it's crazy. And,
um
and and the thing about it was that I thought was so like dope about his fan base, not or just like his music in general, is like he's a very very big YouTube artist, right?
yeah.
Because I like when I go back like in these little I don't know how to explain it. Most people didn't have streaming, right? Most people at a certain point in time couldn't afford it. His fans didn't have the money to get Apple Music streaming or Spotify because they were still in school. They couldn't come up with $10. Don't have a job, don't have a card, whatever. But it's free on YouTube. So anybody can get YouTube, get on the computer, hop on YouTube, and you there. So like he's so big on YouTube for his audience because like he puts out a ton of videos. His all his music is on there. You can go listen to it one by one. Sure, you'll get a commercial or
And
whatever.
he constantly makes music.
Yeah. But I just thought that was so dope. Like, cause I've firsthand witnessed people go to YouTube to listen to music. Like some of my cousins' kids still do that because they don't have
Yeah.
streaming. So I'm like, yo, it's fucking it, because it's so accessible to adults or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I just go to Spotify, whatever, pull up the whole shit. But YouTube, bruh, like him
You can
being as big, and again, that's the accessibility to the artists you actually want to listen to and watch. And then not only that, like he does interviews often. Like he will sit with people, so you get to like look on the inside his
yeah.
mind. He's not like trying to be all mysterious and mystique and shit. Like he in the forefront of it.
Yeah, and then one thing I can say about him for sure is that I don't think I've ever seen him compromise who he is as a person, whether you like it or not, right? Like I think he's been very very apparent about who he is
Mhm.
from the get go. I mean, he's been popping since he was young, but like, um, yeah, I mean, he just has a certain level of connection that I don't see a lot of people have
Yeah,
with their fan base.
grew with him
Yeah, I mean, he's just
real time,
yeah, he just literally just speaks to them motherfuckers, man. Like
and he
I
got some fucking joints too, though.
yeah, like
Like he got some joints.
yeah, there's no question.
He got
Um,
some joints, bro,
yeah,
for real. Like his beat selection is very. Sometimes it's like very like Louisiana, like you hear it,
yeah,
and then sometimes like he'll pick a beat, one of those pain beats with the pianos or whatever, and then like bro, like he's very whoever's picking his beats, if
yeah,
he's picking them, like he's doing a great job at that. They have energy, you know what I'm saying? Or it's either like super energy or it's like super emotional. Like take him, and whenever he approaches the record and does what he does, like he does it very well. Like I don't think he just put out shit to put it out. I think everything has an intention behind the song. Like he's making full songs.
yeah,
So like yeah, he's definitely the artist of his decade. It just sucks that like probably to the Grammys, he's probably Marvel. Like what Marvel is to the Oscars. NBA Youngboy is probably that to the Grammys. I don't ever see him get nominated. Maybe he doesn't maybe him or his team doesn't submit his music.
let me
But
check
if
that.
he did, there's no way. I mean, maybe because like who the fuck knows who's on these Grammy boards and shit and what decisions they're making. But like some awards show should definitely recognize the year that he's had since he's been home,
Yeah,
especially with this tour.
he's been on a run, man, for
Yeah, so
sure.
shout out to NBA Youngboy. I don't want none of them niggas near me, but
Hey,
but shout out to them niggas, man, because
I
they
mean,
doing the damn thing.
you
And
can't.
I actually see he's trying to make like a positive change in his life. He don't want to keep going through the same cycles that he's been in. So like that's very important too. He may talk about that shit, but you don't see him actively being on that shit. You know what I'm saying?
All
And I
right.
think that's a good message
So he
for
he
the.
does have a couple. Here's his awards. He's
Okay, bet.
won and he won the ASCAP Rhythm and Soul Music Award for Bandit. He was nominated for 2 BET Awards, didn't win. He won also Bandit on the BMI R&B Hip Hop Awards. He was nominated for a Grammy because of What's Your Name by Tyler the Creator.
Okay, that's dope.
And then he won an Double XL Award on the category The People's Champ.
And well deserved.
So yeah, he's only been nominated for 6 awards total, and he's
Yeah, we
won
need. To,
3.
I would love to see him win something, bro. Really put this shit into perspective as far as like artistry goes. There's no certain look or no certain like type of music as far as like what hip hop has become, where it should the music that NBA Youngboy makes should be nominated
Yeah. So
for the highest
and
level
then
of.
here's the thing, like he the the interesting about him, right, is like he's an anomaly as well, because like his fan base will go crazy for these albums, right? Like they will go and they'll go on these tours, but he doesn't have I don't think he's ever had a top 10 hit.
Yeah.
So all those people trying to tell you like you got to do this, like you don't got hits, like bruh, like
That nigga got hits, bruh.
yeah, he got, but what we what you say, he went platinum in the hood, right?
Type shit, man. Triple
but
platinum, nigga.
but his albums sell incredibly well. I went through that in nauseum, or like last time, like about whole thing. Remember?
Yeah.
He was like, he was way ahead of everybody else. Like it was like not even fucking close.
Yeah.
Other than Travis Scott, but
and Travis is just marketing. He's marketing the rage or whatever. But NBA Youngboy to me has no gimmick.
Yeah.
Like,
and so, but here's the thing. So even if he
niggas
doesn't
just
have
pulling up off pure animosity.
yeah,
Like,
so he doesn't have
vengeance.
any top 10 hits, but he does. He's the youngest artist in history to chart 100 songs on the Billboard Hot 100. So like, bro, they gave him a plaque for having 100 gold platinum certifications. They gave him a special plaque just for that.
That ain't gonna add. That don't add up on the charts though.
He has over 80 million records sold, man. Like,
how long has he been active? Since like 2015, 16?
He's been active 2015.
Yeah, 10 years, bro.
Yeah, he was 15 when he started. This man has 10 kids.
Yeah, well,
and he's 25 now. So
damn. Hey, catch up, Zach.
But
10 kids.
That's enough. That's enough of our NBA young boys.
Shout out to him, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Nevada is one of my favorite songs. I love that nigga, bro. I'm glad to see he's doing good. But as far as the movie goes for next week, I've been asleep all day, so I haven't really given it any thought. But the Batman popped in my head. Niggas wearing costumes. It does take place during Halloween.
It does.
It is a bit of a watch, but it'll be nice to revisit it with intent. Pick up on things I didn't pick up on in theater or when it came to streaming the first time.
No. This is not how it was supposed to go.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting to try to find an album to match that or a song.
Just got to do this Nirvana.
Yeah, something. That shit fits for real.
Yeah.
We couldn't pick a better song. Maybe Eminem Stan or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah. This city is sick. Yeah.
Tears come falling in my eyes.
But yeah, man. I'm like, you don't have to change your mind, but if you do, let me know. But I'll 100% watch that movie. I love that movie, bro.
Word up.
Hands down. So, you just let me know. But until then, that's it for us today.
It's been real, you know what I'm saying? Finna get in here and do something with my life, man. I don't know what.
Just a last little update on Chris. Chris has made it really far in Hunter x Hunter, so I'm really proud of him.
Oh yeah, man.
He stuck to it. He got there. But we'll leave his thoughts until he finishes it. Then he can have a complete thought about everything.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite character so far? That's all I'll ask you.
Honestly, bro, I like how my nigga with the eyes is moving out here, man.
Oh yeah, Kurapika.
I like how he moving, man.
He ain't with the yapping. He with
the
yapping,
he like
so.
I'm finna get my lick back for my people, dog.
And boy did he.
I don't care what I gotta do to do it. I'ma do it. You feel me?
His whole power set was just to use against them.
Yeah. And that's what's crazy too, is like, bro, if I use my powers outside of killing these niggas,
I could die.
I could like Like that's how real this
Yeah.
get back shit is, bruh.
Yeah.
And I don't see people talk about him enough. Like when they talk about Hunter x Hunter, of course you're gonna talk about Gon. I
Oh
love Gon's
no.
power set. I love
No,
what's
people
my
talk
nigga
about
with the white
Kurapika,
hair?
bro.
What's the white hair nigga name?
Kahlua.
Everybody fuck with him. All the girls fuck with him.
Well,
You know what I'm
yeah, because
saying?
Kilo is
Diamond fuck with
badass,
him.
bro. Like it's
He
hard not to.
cool. His family fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But they still love him.
He's the Hiei of this group.
100%. But my nigga got the chains. Rip that nigga heart out, bruh. Like, I ain't playing with y'all niggas, man.
Hey,
Y'all, I need my lick back.
However, Uvugan die like a Jido. He was like, nothing. And then he's like, if you lie to me one more time, you're gonna die. And he was like, all right.
Yeah, I ain't giving up the yeah.
That shit was
But
hard.
shout out to Hunter x Hunter, man. It's fire. I'm glad that it's a good easy watch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? One Piece is not an easy watch. I do know they got the just watch these episodes things, right? Didn't somebody give me one of those? I think Sandy did.
See, One Piece doesn't have that many fillers though.
Yeah,
Naruto has crazy fillers.
No, I ain't doing Naruto. Maybe I can't remember what Sandy gave me on Twitter one day. It was like during the pandemic. If it was for One Piece or Naruto, I know it was in Naruto. I nothing ever
there's filler episodes, but I'm saying like there is a way you could condense watch it. You could skip stuff that doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying?
But anyways,
even that it's so long. Like
yeah. I just don't feel like I would have asked for a filler list for Naruto. Like I've never been intrigued to watch it.
I mean, it's kind of like a must watch, bro. I'm sorry, you gotta kind of
Naruto.
Yeah, you have to watch it.
I know it's one of the big three.
Yeah, I mean, but it's I would say it's
Naruto, Bleach, and One Piece? Is that the big three?
Yeah.
And Bleach is what? Where's that rank for you?
Like between the three of them?
No, is it high on your list or like it's?
Then what? What are you talking?
No, just like on your list. Like, is it closer to the top of your favorites or like towards the bottom? Or
I like Bleach. At a certain point though, it just gets like I think the guy was just writing as he went. I don't think he was like planning anything out because like some things you're like, bro, this is 100% cap. There's no way this is happening. I do like the world building of Bleach, but if you're talking about like it just of my all timers, bro, it's gonna be middle of the pack. It's not gonna be near the top, for sure. And even on the big three, it's third on my list of the big three. So there's your answer. Like, I would say it's the weakest of the three, for sure. And I would say Ichigo is probably, Ichigo's like not as good as a protagonist as Naruto or Luffy. So, and I don't hate Bleach by any means, but if you're asking like on that type of scale, like it's last on big three, probably middle tier of my anime recommendations. Now the fights go hard in Bleach. It's also another one that's a casualty of an extreme amount of fillers as well. But if you watch it without fillers, like you can bang through that real quick. But and I do like that they waited to do the new season until more recently because it looks really good. But this is all cap territory though, so we're at outrageous levels of things. But
yeah.
I would say for you, I would say Naruto is a more essential viewing than Bleach, though. For you,
more essential
because Naruto has a lot of just hands, bro. Like catch these hands.
Yeah. I mean, of course, I know that fight between Naruto and his homie
Sasuke.
Yeah, I know that's like big. Like I know that like that means something to the
it was seismic, but Sasuke's like I hate Sasuke with like a passion though. So
right,
like,
like they parodied that fight in like Boondocks. It was so good.
Yeah.
So I know that's a big deal. That's pretty much all I know about Naruto is that fight.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just never, like I said.
Yeah, but I think that's what's good about
When niggas start saying that Naruto was like better than Dragon Ball Z, that's why I was like, these niggas just talking, bro.
No, but
I
you
don't even
understand
give.
that is some people's Dragon Ball Z though.
Yeah, I get it.
That is some people's like
I get it.
that's Shelby's first anime. That's Kevin's
Oh,
first
okay.
anime. Like so, like I'm saying, you're like, this is where a lot of people started, right? Like, um, and I think that's what's good about you, Chris, is that since you were never like you had all that shit in the back of your mind, you were like not even like tapping in. Now you can join without all the noise around you, right? Like because
Yeah,
when you're watching all that stuff kind of as it's bubbling, they're like, "This is the greatest shit ever." Oh my god, if you're not watching this, you're the dumbest person in the planet. I hate you.
yeah,
You
yeah,
suck.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
But now
yeah,
all that noise is gone, right?
yeah.
And you can just watch it without anything bouncing off you. And you can watch it with a filler guide, so you can skip
The
and you can watch
bullshit.
it at your own like pace. And you can be like, you know what, this shit's actually not that bad, or no, this shit's kind of buns. You know what I'm saying? Like, but whenever you make up a decision, you're not doing it based off anything else. You're just like
Yeah,
watching it. Because like sometimes when you're watching things in a vacuum with everybody else, it hypes things up. You're like, yes, 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 yes. And you go
yeah,
back and watch it a couple of years later, like, man, this is kind of ass. Or like, I
yeah,
didn't really like this movie that much.
yeah.
Or this show that much. So that's I would say I would say for you it's worth the watch though, but you can skip a lot of it with a filler guide though for sure. Um, and it like because I mean it's all hands, bro. It has all the stuff you like in it for
Yeah.
sure. Um,
Maybe after my Hunter x Hunter watch, I'll have to start watching something else after that. So
I'm trying to keep giving you like shorter stuff so you can get
yeah,
your like you don't have to like but because Naruto could be your long one, but like I can keep giving you like shorter ones so you can build up your catalog.
I'm trying to think
Um,
if there's something else. Yeah, I also know that like something like uh the goddamn big naked people. What show was that?
Attack on Titan.
I know that ain't my bag. I watched it with Jonathan
It
because that
won't be
was his
your
shit.
it won't be your bag.
And I was watching it. Obviously, I was a little bit, a lot of bit behind. I was just kicking it with him at his crib. I was like, bro, what the fuck
I
is
could
going
tell
on?
you right now you're not gonna like that show for you
Yeah,
in
yeah.
particular. You will not like
So
it.
we'll see. But yeah, I'm definitely liking Hunter x Hunter. I'm
I'm
glad I
glad to hear it.
finally decided to give it like
I'm glad to hear it.
a real watch. So
I can't wait till you're like you tell me like I finished. I'm gonna be like, all right, here we go. Because yeah, you're not really that far now. But yeah, bro. Other than that, that's all I got. We'll see you next week with the Batman. And whatever album we decide to go with. I mean it's Batman. I don't think I'm gonna have a hard time finding one, but we'll see. Um,
yeah,
any moody album will work, but um, yeah, brother. So that's it for us this week. We'll catch y'all later. Y'all have a blessed night.
peace and chicken grease, man.